Hello, welcome back to the Create Big Cannons series. And today we are finally at the end of the series and we will be learning about radars. So you will be able to target mobs all around your area depending on how big your radar and how fast it's spinning. Okay, so from last video you should have your cannon. I recommend it being 2 blocks up, and yeah, put your lever on it so it's assembled, but we don't need a button. It will be auto firing. Okay. Today, what you're gonna need is a creative motor, auto yaw controller, auto pitch controller, a monitor, a little data link, a network controller, a radar bearing, a radar receiver block, radar plate, radar dish, and fire controller. So let's start with the fire controller. Easy, you just come over here and place that down right there. Whenever it gets a signal to fire, it will pulse a redstone signal, and that will make it fire. Okay. So, the data link will be very important. This is what hooks all up. The network controller is the brains. So I recommend having the wrench and data link just in your hotbar at all times. Okay. We are playing Create Big Cannons with Create Radars, so they are 2 separate mods, and you won't find them in the Create Big Cannons mod. But these are both available on CurseForge. So let's get started. We place that there, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna build our monitor. So take your monitor block, and I'll say let's place it right here. I'm gonna place it in a 3x3 grid, and you can place this in a 2x2 2, and I think they can honestly go pretty big. Yeah. Alright. So, now that we have the monitor block done, what we will do is we can take our brain. I'll just leave my brain right there. We're going to take our data link, and we're going to right-click the data link. It'll say network controller selected. You're going to place your data link on the monitor. Boom. It'll say success. And yeah, so now we need to make the actual radar. So let's take these blocks right here, and let's say we'll make our monitor, not our monitor, our radar right here. So let me just grab a good motor, and boom. So hole in the ground, bam. Take our radar bearing, and now we build our little radar with the plates and stuff. So for beginners, yep, just 3 radar plates and 2 radar dishes on the side. If you want it to update really fast, I recommend turning this all the way up. And as you can see, it will start spinning. Alright, now what you're going to have to do is you're going to take this, right-click the brain, and slap it on there. And now you should have a working monitor. So there I am. And right-clicking on the radar opens this menu where you can tap any mob you want. And in the future, the cannon will point and shoot at that mob. Alright. We're going to be working on the cannon now. So, let's do the yaw and pitch controller. And we'll just take that creative mode. So, the auto yaw obviously goes on the bottom. And the pitch goes on the side. Put it wherever you want. It doesn't really matter. Left, right. Make sure these arrows are pointing up. I don't think the yaw or not the yaw, the pitch has an arrow. Just make sure this thicker line is touching the cannon base. Now we're gonna put creative motors on them. How fast you want it to turn is decided on how much speed these have. So now we have the yaw and pitch controller. Now we gotta hook the data link. So if we go over here and right click this, you'll see it won't accept it. So what you're gonna do is actually you're right clicking on the cannon mount and you're placing it on there. So boom, boom, and then make sure to put one on the firing block too. Now we're all set. You're gonna specifically take, now you can link this up. You're gonna specifically put the linked one on the top of the pitch controller. Boom. Okay, success. Now, if we assemble this, it should point, shoot, and we're good to go. So, come over to the board. We're going to right-click on the board. And you can see I'm right here. The radar's right here. So, let's shoot one of those sheep over there. Okay. So, when I turn this on, it should be good. There it goes. Boom! The only downside is you will have to reload it. But that is create big cannons with radars.